and preparing for battle. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Gather round for a feast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Reed, opening close, and he drops it in. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Oh, and Reed with a block. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Dixon. Here's Wilson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Pass to Blair. Outside Reed. Puts up a three. Now pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Dixon. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And he buries his first look.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Pass to Blair. Now Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Dixon. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. First shot won't go. Here's Blair. Hits a three-pointer.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Powell outside. Pass to Dixon. Here's Trimble. To the paint. And he dumps it down.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
We've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside Reed. 1:52 left in the first. From deep. Unable to get that one. To the middle. Here's Wilson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Davis. And here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Trimble. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Magician. Nice D from Brown. Shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. On the take. Down low. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Trimble. Still no points. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And welcome back to our Turkey Day celebration of the NBA on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Pass to Davis. Outside Young. Here's Magician. Brown with a screen. To the middle. And Davis with the block. And he lobs it up top. Now Young with a steal. Out to the right wing. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Now here's Jones. No points yet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
check in for Brown. That free throw no good. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Pass to Brown. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Trimble gets the bucket. Trimble's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Jones. Picked it out of midair. Here's Dixon. Pass to Trimble. Lets it go from deep. Reed with the rebound. On the wing, Jones. He buries it from 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Dixon. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Dixon's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Myers from the line. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Here's Blair. On target from range. Blair's got 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one's good. Wilson.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside. Here's Dixon. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Dixon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. There's 1:12 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Blair. Reed against Powell. Left side Reed. Davis a screen. Inside. And Davis slams it home.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's Trimble. 40 seconds left in the half. Pass to Wilson for three. Gets the three to fall. Wilson's got 6 points in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
"16 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Blair. 6 to shoot. To the paint. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. What do you guys think? Looks like an action-packed group of games here.
Well, it's a very competitive league right now, Ernie. No more easy nights like Shaq and I had back in our day.
Oh yeah, some of those teams were S-O-F-T, soft, but I'm not naming names. You know who you are.
Oh, very noble of you, Dr. O'Neill.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the fans are on the edge of their seats. They're getting their money's worth, Ernie.
It is electric in this arena tonight, and the team is vibing. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. They've got Powell, and it's Wilson in at the power forward. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Blair. There's a screen. Fires, top of the key. Misses off the left iron. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. Over to the left wing. Here's Trimble. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Reed. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. That shot off. Magician, pass to Wilson. Powell outside. And there's a pick. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's his first trip to the line. That one falls for Powell. And so Powell nails them both. The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Reed. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Dixon. He's got 7. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Nice move. To the wing, right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Trimble. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to the right wing. Outside Reed for the tie. Sinks the tray. Reed's got 7 points.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Pass to Trimble. Here's the pick. Here's Wilson. Here's Dixon. Here's Trimble. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Blair. Back to Reed for the lead.
Away team. Number 9. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Magician. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Wilson passes to the Magician. Out to the wing. Pass to Powell. And he hits the jumper. He's got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Brown. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Trimble. Down low. Here's Wilson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Brown passes to Reed. Davis with a screen on Powell. Here's Reed. Got a hand on it. Here's Magician. No made baskets yet. Pass to Trimble. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. To the inside. Here's Davis. And rejected. Pass to Trimble. Jones with some nice D.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Brown finds Jones. Back to Brown. They set the pick. Outside Jones. Davis a screen. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Dixon. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To the paint. Here's Magician. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Check in for Jones. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And that one misses. Shooting it well, around 55% for the game. To the left wing. Outside Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Reed. Jones, he's checked in for Brown. And he makes both free throws. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Magician, the pass to Brown. Here's Magician. Back to Brown. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Jones. Davis, a screen. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
So both teams changing it up here. Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. To take the lead, and he nails it. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Now Powell for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Reed. Let's loose for 3. They set a pick. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Trimble. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Jacks up a 3. The putback.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Now Reed. Here's Blair. Fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Trimble. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dixon. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Cleared away by Reed.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Reed. Intercepted. In transition, here they come. It's stolen. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Tries it from 9. They recover it. Oh, deflected. All by himself. And the breakaway jam. A thing of beauty.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
That time. And so they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now our player of the game.